Good morning, good morning. Hello, everybody. How you doing today? Let's see if I can get music playing. Y'all know that's always a challenge, right? Okay, I think I got it. Here we go. It's a beautiful day. It's Wednesday. Happy hump day.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day. Isn't all? So come on, let's play. Forget the rush you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Begin it easy, won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and happy Wednesday. How's everybody doing? It's time to get our happy on. It's time to come in and share love with each other. This is the love show, so get on in here. Good morning, Auntie Jean. Good morning, Kathy Hand. Hello to everyone who's waking up and smelling the coffee and coming in to join us. Good morning, Deirdre. There you are, and you shared it. Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and go into our hearts. And hopefully we'll get some people waking up. So as you go into your heart, just hold somebody in there that you'd like to see this morning. Someone that you were wishing that they would be here instead of maybe asleep on their pillow. Good morning, Kathleen Caputo. All right, so let's go into our heart. Heart-brain coherence, one of the best things you can do for yourself. Touching your heart center, slowing down the breathing, and adding in love. And start speaking those affirmations to yourself. I am love. I am enough. I am healthy. I am worthy. I am happy. I am a creator. I am grateful. I am peace. The more we say those affirmations, the more they're ingrained in our subconscious. And our subconscious is where we act from. That's where we go out in the world and do things. So the more we can tell ourselves, I am magnificent. I am amazing and powerful and beautiful. All of those positives. It does make a difference. It really makes a difference in how we show up in the world. Good morning, Catherine Kovacs. I'm so glad you are here. So I'm getting ready to read the Kuan Yin card. I'm not sure where everybody is, but we are moving right along. It is Wow Wednesday. And wow, do I have a full plate today. So I'm going to be with you all pretty much all day today. So I hope you like my face because it's going to be online throughout the day. And I hope that many of you can join in the things that are going on today. And I'm reminded that I did not send out the link for the Angel Circle. So if you didn't get it, don't panic. I will send it out as soon as the show is over. I'll go in and send the email to those who signed up for it. Oh, thank you, Deirdre. I love your face too. All right, so Auntie Jean has an I am. I am abundant. I am so grateful. And I am love. Oh my goodness. Yes, you are. You are such love. And let's see, anybody else have an I am? Kathy Hand, I am guiding light of love and peace. Yes, if you have signed up, you will be getting the link and the reminder of the time. And please, please, please show up on time because we do have chanting afterward. So if you can show up on time, then that means we get started on time. Catherine, I am here. I love that. Good morning, Oksana. Good morning, Suzanne Millard. And Kathleen, I am joy, healthy love, abundance, and light. I love that. Somebody asked what time the Angel Circle is. It's at 7 o'clock Eastern time. All right, Oksana, I am a miracle and I join forces with my inner being to live in love. I love that. All right, you know what I think I'm going to do before I pull the Kuan Yin card? There's a quote that I want to share, and that quote is from Prayer, The Art of Believing by Neville Goddard. And if you haven't read that, it's a very short read. And it's teachings of Neville Goddard. The perfect man judges not after appearances, but judges righteously. He sees others as he desires them to be. He hears only what he wants to hear. He sees only good in others. In him is no condemnation, for he transforms the world with his seeing and hearing. I'm just in love with the teachings of Neville Goddard right now. And when I read this particular passage that he wrote a long, long time ago, I thought, wow, if everyone could hear these words that when we don't judge, but we look at others with those eyes that they are perfect just as they are, that we see them the way we want them to be, in that perfection, in that pure, unconditional love state that they are. That's how we change and transform energy, is with the way that our subconscious sees it, and then the way our conscious mind sees it. All right, so now I will read the Kuan Yin card. And let's see what she has to say to us. Kuan Yin says, dream your dreams. Trust that the desires in your heart are placed there lovingly by the universe. You are meant to dream of what you dream. And I believe that, and I believe that our dreams feed our subconscious. This is the teaching that I read just recently, that Neville was teaching. That whatever is going on in our dream time, it's going into our subconscious mind. And that's how we create. We create with those thoughts, those beliefs that we feed into our subconscious mind. So I'm going to read that again because I think it's really a good one for us to hear. Trust that the desires in your heart are placed there lovingly by the universe. You are meant to dream of what you dream. Isn't that beautiful? And Jean says, if we see with eyes of love, what we see is always beautiful. It is. And we create with those thoughts and those beliefs. So if I'm thinking that you are beautiful, then that's how I see you. And I'm not going to see any flaws. I'm not going to see anything that I don't like, because I'm only going to see love. Leo, good morning, good morning. I'm so glad you're here. Brookie. Oh, Brookie, it's so good to have you here with us this morning. Oksana, I have a good miracle story about my AC. It broke 3 times. I've been living without AC for a week. The new AC units are on back order, and my part that is broke is hard to find. I put faith in light forces. So yesterday, the AC company found a new unit for me miraculously, so I don't have to invest any more money in the old unit. That is so cool. I'm so glad. And yes, you're going to need that AC, because I know, like here, it's in the 90s in the daytime. And that's in Colorado. So, and I know you're in Florida. So you probably got it even worse than I do, and especially, and you've got the humidity going on there as well. Annie 7, good morning to you. So it's Wow Wednesday. What's your wow? What are you wowing about today? I'd love to hear some excitement. I'd love to hear some passion of what you want to see or what you've created. Oh, and you had homework. We'll call it that anyway. Yesterday morning, we decided we were going to do a treasure hunt. Remember? I would love to see if there were any treasures that were found. Did you find anything as you went about your day yesterday? Whether you went to the outside world or not. Maybe you just stayed in your home and you found a treasure. So anyone that would like to share what you found, then please share it. We all want to hear what treasure you found yesterday. Oksana says it has been an adventure living without one on the water. Oh, I'm sure. Sure, that was an adventure. And E7 is here with Grayson, and Ricky is here with Josie. Joanne Castillo, good morning, everyone, jumping in here and finding us. Hello, hello. Annie says, me and Grayson are getting better and had a beautiful healing with Teri Angel yesterday. It was a delight to be with you, Annie, and beautiful Grayson. Oh my gosh, what an amazing soul. And I got to see Grayson hugging Otto Bear. That was a joy to my heart to see that happening. So yes, those healing sessions are powerful, and it creates an energy inside of you to clear up anything physical, spiritual, mental, or emotional. It brings about change inside of you. Oksana says, my wow is I manifested a trip to Chicago. I'm only paying for my ticket and my boyfriend will take care of the rest. Yay, I love it. I love it too, Oksana. I hope that's a wonderful time for you and a great getaway for you. Ricky, I looked down and I found a dime in front of me at the Love and Light store. What a beautiful thing. I love finding dimes. They are so shiny, and they really do pop out when they're on the ground, don't they? Because of the way they shine. Sometimes the pennies kind of blend in, but the dimes, there's just something magical about them being there. It reminds me of the fairy lights when I see a dime. And so I'm happy that you found something on your treasure hunt and that you found what the angels brought to you. That's so beautiful. I'm so glad. Brookie, my wow is that my life is aligning in such a divinely beautiful way. I'm surrounded by so much love and support, and I am so incredibly grateful to be having this enlightening human experience. And it's summer. That's right. That's something for us all to rejoice about, isn't it? Summer is here. And I think of the Beach Boys. It's summertime and all of their beautiful music about the ocean and the beach and just the beautiful energy that we can get into the lightness of with summer. Suzanne, my treasure was a little different. I had a great conversation with a friend. I found love and uplift. Beautiful. You know, sometimes that's just what we need. We just need to sit and talk and think out loud. I find a lot of times thinking out loud clears up so much. It really, if you just do it without having an agenda, without having something that you've got already planned to say, and you just talk, free talk, there's a lot that'll come out that'll clear up answers and help us understand more about ourselves and more about life. So just sitting and talking. I love that, Suzanne. I love that that was a treasure for you. Anybody else have anything you found on your treasure hunt or anything you'd like to share about your wow? What is the wow? And is there a wow that you want to manifest today? Is there something you want to happen on this day? This is a beautiful day. Like I said, I'm going to be online pretty much all day today. I have a meditation after this morning show with Dr. Ruth Anderson. We have book club today. And then I do my angel reading this afternoon. And then we have the angel circle. And then we have chanting. So yeah, I'm just pretty much going to be sitting right here in front of my computer today. maybe I'll stand for some of that and just get some energy flowing. You know, my watch now reminds me to stand. It's like I think it's pretty much every hour. It says, okay, time to stand up. And I do. I'm listening, I'm obeying, because I know that at least standing is going to shift the energy. So I encourage all of us to get more standing time, more walking around time. Maybe when you stand up, just walk to another room, walk outside, just have a change of scenery for just that moment. It does a lot for you mentally and physically. Deirdre, my wow is my pride friend has hired me to do a reading for him on Saturday that I'll get paid for. Deirdre, I love that. What a wow. That's amazing. And thank you for doing that, because the more we can bring insight and illumination to others in the world, the more the world is going to light up. And we want a world that is lit, don't we? So beautiful. Oksana, so I just wrote down in the middle of the page, inside the circle, my wow today. So all day long, I can write down my wows. What a great thing. I had a friend recently that, well, she's not a recent friend. She's a friend I've known for a while, but she shared with me what her and her family would do for gratitude. And I think we could do that for our wows as well. So what she would do is leave a notebook open, like on the counter, and all day long, if somebody had a gratitude, they would come through and just write it down on that open page. And then everyone shared throughout the day what their gratitude moments were, or what they were grateful for, just a random thought that came through, and write out that gratitude. We could do that with our wows too. I love that. Thank you for that, Oksana. I think maybe you started something here that we can have just a notebook or piece of paper or one of those boards that you can write on, and just say, my wow today. And every time something strikes you that's a wow, write it down. Just log it in there so that you and everyone that you live with, or everyone that sees it, will benefit from your wow. Kathy says, my wow is that Colin has eaten dinner with us for 2 days straight. That's beautiful. I'm so happy that that happened. Oksana, my wows for today: golden butterflies, my unlimited wealth, simple pleasures, delicious food, movement and energy, miracles everywhere, smiles and hugs. And I have to sneeze. Excuse me, but at least I got your reading out there. I got to share before that sneeze had to come out. And I love that. I love those wows. Yes, let's make the world the way we want to see it. So write down what those wows are that you want to bring in for you, and believe them. Hold them in your heart and fully believe that they are yours, that they are real, that they are manifested. Oh, thank you. I know sometimes, you just can't hold that sneeze back. It's going to come. And I open the window for some fresh air, and there's this blooming tree here in Colorado. I'm not sure what it is. Ruth says she thinks it's like a fake orange blossom. And it's very potent. The smell is beautiful, but it does affect my allergies. And I did not take an allergy pill last night because I didn't want to oversleep this morning. So I may take one a little later. I'll see what that looks like. But thank you. The sneeze is a confirmation. There you go. And Annie says, I love this idea with the wows. I do too. You know, I think we're onto something there. I think if we can get behind that thought of just writing down anytime we have a wow moment, or anytime we have a gratitude moment, which is a wow moment, just write it down, just put it in black and white, and it's there for us to look at. It's there for others around us to see. And that uplifts the whole energy. Everyone benefits from your wow. And Auntie Jean says, thank you, Suzanne. You reminded me that I had a great conversation with a friend yesterday that needed a lift about her worthiness. She recently retired, and sometimes you feel you've lost your value. I helped her to see, I hope, how valuable she is to herself and all the human family. Thank you for doing that, Jean. Yes, sometimes when we've been busy in the world, and then all of a sudden all that comes to a halt, it's a matter of finding yourself all over again, isn't it? So thank you for the way you uplift others always, Jean. You are always our mountaintop guru that helps us all to see the best in ourselves. We appreciate you so much. And you are my soul sister. I just love, every time I hear you talk, I just love the wisdom that comes from you. And Kathy says, Colin's friend Michael is away at another rehab. I'm hoping that Colin will find fantastic health insurance so he can finally take care of his physical and emotional health. Yes, that is always a struggle, isn't it? To get the right insurance that's going to help us get the things that we need to get. I have wonderful health insurance and I'm so grateful for it. And I have a friend that's encouraging me right now to take care of my knee, which is very weak and is limiting me in doing things like climbing stairs and walking long distances. So that's something that's on my list to take care of. It's just a matter of the divine timing, because I will have to be in Florida for that. That's where my doctors are. So we'll see. We'll see what the angels have to say about that and when to do that. Ricky, I'm hoping for a good wow on my blood work today. Well, let's intend that, Rick. Let's just make it happen and create it with your positive energy. See yourself in the perfect condition. See your body working miraculously, everything coming to its perfection. Annie says, I can get the family involved, or even if someone visits as well. Yeah, it's something everybody can participate in. So either do a gratitude page or sheet or a board and let people add in the gratitude or add in the wows, or both. It can be both. What's your wow and what are you grateful for? Or who are you grateful for? You know, I created a gratitude journal years ago, and so maybe that's something I need to have available at the retreat for anyone who would like to have it. And in my gratitude journal, it's called the Gratitude Vase. And I actually had a physical vase, and every day I would send someone a little love note of gratitude and put it in the vase. I would write it out and put it in the vase. And at the end of the year, this vase was so stuffed full, I couldn't even get the cards back out again. They had to stay in there. So yeah, there's so many things we can do with gratitude. Kathy, I know how you feel about knee. Yeah, the knee, when our knees hurt, if we have to put stress on them, like walking upstairs or walking up hills or even back down hills, it's difficult. And, I do it with a lot of owies, like, ow, that hurts. But you know what? I see them in perfection. And I know that there are some treatments without having a knee replacement. There are things that can be done. And that's what I'm looking into, and my insurance will cover it. Kathy says, I do steps one at a time. Kind of hard to exercise and lose weight when your body is in pain. It's a catch-22 because we need to exercise to lose weight, and we need to be able to move to exercise. So yeah, I understand what you're saying, Kathy. And I'm just seeing that coming to a good place where it's possible to do the exercise. I'm going to be where I'm at right now until the end of this month, and they have an exercise room. I have no excuse not to walk in there and at least do something. And they have a rebounder, which is one of the best things you can use when you have bad knees. There's no impact, there's no stress on the knees, and you get the cardio and you get the movement of your body. So y'all hold me to this, because all I have to do is take a few steps outside my door, inside the building, and there's an exercise room. So hold me to it. I'm gonna make you all my accountability partners, that Mama P is going to start doing at least a few minutes of exercise, of some kind of movement throughout the day, every day. So there you go. You have a task. And so I need you to just call me out on it. And if I'm not doing it, then why am I not doing it? There is absolutely no reason that I can't go down there and do at least a few moments every day of exercising. It's not jumping, Kathy. The rebounder, you walk on it just like you would walk on the floor, but there's no impact because it cushions the impact. And so your knees don't hurt, your legs don't hurt, but you're getting the movement. So yeah, it's not jumping, it's just walking. And Andrea, have a wonderful day ahead. Oh, Andrea, thank you. Thank you for being here. I love you so much. Kathleen says, I am affirming that a medical test I'm having tomorrow is negative. I am already grateful. Yes, yes, yes. I have a friend she's on our prayer list. Her name is Kuka. We pray for her every day. And Kuka is going in today for a pre-op visit with the doctor. And she told me what time. So 2:30 Pacific time for her, which is 5:30 for those on the East Coast. If you would just say a quick prayer around that time. She's going to have some shoulder surgery. So please remember her today. I told her that we would definitely be with her while she's having that pre-op visit at the doctor. So let's remember her this afternoon. And anytime that you all have things going on, doctor's visits, procedures, whatever it might be, just let us know the time so that we can be there with you energetically and hold your hand while you're going through that. Oksana, knees represent support and love of our family. The mother's on the left, the father's on the right, siblings and children. Release all resentment and hurt towards them and be an unconditional lover. Love them for light being that they are. They are the best as they taught what not love feels like. Thank you for that information. Yes, yes, we can all heal energetically. I do know that. Brookie says, you can do it, Teri. The biggest step is getting over there. It's seriously, Like I'll have to take maybe 10 steps to get to the exercise room. It's crazy that I wouldn't do it. So thank you for being my accountability partner, Brookie. I love that, and my encourager. And thank you, Kathleen, encouraging me every day. Yes, yes. And Suzanne says, please keep Jackie in your prayers for complete healing after surgery. We certainly will. We'll lift her up. Any other prayer requests that you have, please put those in the comments. And let's just see each other in our perfection, whatever it might be, whether that's a physical healing that we're doing, mental, emotional, whatever that looks like. Let's just see that in its perfection. And we're going to go into our prayer time. Today is Wednesday. Oh boy. Okay. We're going to need a few extra moments, I think, because I forgot that it's Wednesday. So let me pull up the prayer list. Thank you, Deirdre. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia, and for world peace. And Leo, I'd like to include a co-worker to our prayer list. Her name is Heidi, and she is amazing. A few months ago, she was in a bad car accident, and she lost both of her legs. Yet there's always a smile on her face, always radiant, so happy to be alive, although it can't be easy to adapt to this new lifestyle that she is so inspirational. Yes. Okay, so let's look at our peapod prayer list, remembering that all of these names are people or animals or places. These are what have been given to us to hold in our hearts as we pray every day. And on Wednesdays, we have this reminder of who and what we're praying for. And we're praying for all the P's for peace, which is all of you. We're praying for peace on earth, most definitely. So please take a deep breath in. Go to that place in your heart where there is only love and light. Only love and light is welcome in our hearts. And as we read each name on this list, remember that. Remember that only love and light is what we hold when we send the prayers up. Because with a prayer, you send it up and you let it go. You leave it with those divine beings that are going to help with whatever the situation is. Good morning, Sally. Thank you for being here. We're just going into the prayers. So as I read the names, just please send love from your heart. Just send that pure, unconditional love, saying, you got this. Whatever the prayer request is, whatever the need is or the desire, just see it coming to its perfection. Prachetta, Prachir, Navriti, Jasmine and her family, Abha, Billy and Tim, Sheila and Kevin, Gary, James, Loretta and Cecil and their family, Joanne Castillo and her family, especially her daughter Jackie and her grandson Eris, Mary Beasley, Deirdre and her daughter Danya and Thump, Deirdre's sister Steph and husband Bob, Adriel, Joni, Tia Ferrante, Nancy Sanger, Mickey, Suzanne Millard and her family, and let's especially lift Jackie up for her healing, and her granddaughter Jessa and her sister Corinne, Sylvia, Marietta and Ed, and good girl Pearl, who is doing really good, and let's continue the prayers there for her, Claude and Raquel, Leo Harley and your family and your friend that you've asked us to pray for, Heidi. DJ Blaze, Lakshmi, Ken, Jebby, Jim and Son, Ryan, Rick and Josie, Tona Jaraba, Tammy Williams, Meg and Jim Lorio, and please keep their daughter Beth in your prayers. Hold her tight in your prayers for what she's getting ready to go through. Jean and Ron Lorio and their family, Christina and Carrie Leftwich and family, Mary Lou Burdick and family, Catherine and Michael Kovacs and your family and your fur babies, Roslyn Good Vibes, Sally and Tony De La Rosa and all of your family, and especially Rose De La Rosa, Kathy and Bob Hand and your entire family, including your children, Colin and Marlene, and your in-laws, Bo and Candy, Michael, Patty, Sonia, Paul and Marlene, Joe and his wife, Pat Moss and all of your family, Becky LaFave and son Travis, Erica Hoppy and family, Corinne, Charlie Coons and his family, his brother Raymond and wife Kathy, Hope Wellington Marshall and Zena and her parents Winston and Cynthia Campbell, Trey Horn, Andrea Gregg, Catherine, Eric, John, Tatiana, Annie Seven and Grayson, lifted both of you high for healing, Regina and Adam, Cassandra and Destiny Ortega, Luz Orsini and her grandchildren, Christine Lewis, Gail and Nick Zimmerman, Jennifer and Micah Langren, Oksana and her mom Amber, Jenna, Katia, Maximus and Max's teacher, Herb, Darlene, Caitlin and Aunt Gail, Isabel and Paul Reese and their daughters, Beata and her daughter Juliana, Linda and Dick Lemieux and their sons and grandchildren, Linda's friend in Sarasota, Stacy and Josh Lord and their children and grandchildren, and Stacy's mom Karen, Mary Lord, Buster, Wayne, Blue Jean and Dave Walensky and the fur babies, Pocky, Gruff, Whizzy Bee, Blue, Lulu and Gizmo, Dolly the horse, Pam and Gordy, Lindsay, Aunt Inga, Rose Sermon, Gary McCorkle, Brookie Woodside, and your whole family, the Girardis, Jeanette and Ernie, Sean, Angel Fullerton, Lillianne, and her family who just suffered a loss, and really lift her mother up right now as she's going through a lot already physically and then just lost this person that was close to her in her life. Kathleen Caputo, Colleen Straw, Catherine, baby Wyatt, and his mom Mandy, baby Haven, Kat, Steve, Candy and Pastor Bruce, the Deerfield Valley in Vermont, Alba, Dottie and Dawn, Christina Schaff, Grace Isis and her father and her sisters in Kenya and all of their family, Raymond, Darren Walker, Arthur Thompson, Karen Palmer and her family, Vicki King, Elaine Armstrong, Elena, Marianne, Henrik and Lorraine, Tammy Fisk and her daughter and her sister Tracy, Lori, Kelly, Rochelle Martinez and her mom Rose, Stephen, Kate, Catherine, Ruth Anderson and her family and her sister-in-law Sharon, Diane Bertut with cancer stage 4, and that's Ruth's husband's cousin, Jeannie and her sister Merle, the whole area of Boulder, Colorado, Deb Goldberg and family, Michelle with breast cancer, Crystal and Dean Nobles and her family, Laura Hill, Joanne Rice, Julia Osborne, Sharon Rhea and her family, Sherry Gatewood and her family, Hummingbird, Tammy Hill, Phil B., Lynn Gallagher, Terry Wilderman and her father, Mary C. and her friends, and especially Mike. I'm going to be doing a healing session for Mike later this week. Irene and Eduardo, Eddie Quills, Jose, Michael Murdoch, Jessica, Fidel, Camilla and Nick, Lynn Andriozzi, Frank, Albie, Viola, Kenneth, Bobby, Mansi, Kamal, Maddie, Akil and the orphans in Pakistan, Noel, Yuri, Scott, Letitia, Mary, Joshua, James, Drake, Alicia Burns, Pam Dite, Betsy, Kimberly, Ellen, Susie Koff, and Sue has injured her back, so please keep her in your prayers, and her husband, Richard. Terry Gilstad, the Walters family, Chiara, Marissa, Allie, Bree, Claudia, Marianne Pish and family, Cassandra and Danny Gary, Linny, Rick Ulfick, John Fiore, Kuka Carney. Today at 2:30 is her doctor's appointment. Please lift her up today. Bob Simon and Sherry Otis, Sharon Boyle and Zoe, Carol Fisher, Jay Rothman and Mary, Deborah, Violet, Walter, Brookie's Aunt Jeannie, Shelley, Sue and grandchildren, Carrie's mom, Maggie's mom, Freddie, Bradley Capone, Andy, Amanda Summer, Robert Dosa, Miles and Sarah, Debbie Carol Hawks, Carl, Brutus the dog, Augie the dog, Chris Blake, Dante, Jerry, Kaylee, Trevor Gordon, Richard Weber, Charlotte Abrahams, Michelle Landers and her family, the areas of Buffalo, New York, and Uvalde, Texas, Joanne McConn-New, and prayers for our Changes retreat that's coming up in October, that will be a momentous time for all of us gathered together, loving on each other. Any other prayers that you have? Sally, prayers for all who are in need of a little more. Love you all. Positive vibrations are showered you through sunshine. Soak it in. Have a beautiful day. And thank you for the prayers. Thank you, Sally, for that. All right. Let's remember this prayer. Just say it with me. Say it along wherever you are, out loud or to yourself. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. Let's hold that prayer throughout the day. Let's call in our wonderful Creator, asking that all these prayers that were just read, all of those that you're holding in your heart that may not be on our list, that every prayer, every prayer is seen and answered in the best and highest good for the person we're praying for their loved ones, and for all of humanity. Let's lift up Mama Gaia, sending love down to Gaia, asking for blessings of love and light, that every being that's on earth be fed the love coming right from Gaia. And let's see each person in their perfection. Let there be only love and light in our world. And may peace prevail on our earth. May each being, may everything that has energy feel peace in its heart and in our lives. As we go forward in our day, let's just love each other unconditionally. So hold that energy of love again in your heart. And we are going to do our heart telephone that we do every day on the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. I love you all so dearly. Thank you for loving each other. Thank you for holding each other in prayer and for really knowing what that means. that when we hold space for somebody that's going through a trial, that we care. We want the very best in each situation. Thank you for doing that. And let's let Leo take us into this day with a Cuppa Fulla Joy.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on a peaceful peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling all the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day at 8. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day at 8. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla. Cuppa Fulla Joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the choice is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we are part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot to get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day at 8. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day at 8. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla. There really is no secret. We simply accept, align, allow. AAA, Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day at 8. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day at 8. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, Cuppa Fulla Joy, Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla. Give me Cuppa Joy, give me Cuppa Joy, give me Cuppa Joy, give me Cuppa Joy. Give me Cuppa Joy, give me Cuppa Joy, give me Cuppa Joy, give me Cuppa Joy. Give me Cuppa Joy, give me Cuppa Joy, give me Cuppa Joy, give me Cuppa Joy. Give me Cuppa Joy, give me Cuppa Joy, give me Cuppa Joy, give me Cuppa Joy. Give me Cuppa Joy. Woo!
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Leo, for that wonderful song. Thank you to all who joined in today for your prayers, for your love. I love you immensely. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. And I will be seeing you throughout the day. Just join in when you get a chance. And namaste, y'all.